I'm addicted to ventriloquism.
You're what?
I'm a fair go on the tooth fairy.
I can't imagine anything that would ever stop me.
Can I talk to you, not the puppet?
Yes, I can. No, you can't. Yes, I can.
Is there like some room for something else?
No.
So I'm just a little bit concerned that you lean on them a little bit too much.
3 words, leave me alone.
I'm addicted to cats. Kitty, 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 kitty. Cats are the priority.
Debbie puts everything else in her life on hold.
So is 22 enough? Or is there no number that's enough?
I've taken on much more than I can handle. Absolutely.
She wants to take care of them more than she wants to take care of herself.
Do you think to have a relationship with a cat is better than with a person?
They won't let you down like people will.
My name is April. I live in New York. I'm addicted to ventriloquism.
Hello. What's up? Times Square. Woo! Yeah!
Whether I'm going to get coffee at the corner store, whether I'm going to the diner, whether I'm chilling with my boys at the beauty salon, or just going to the subway, I always have my puppets with me.
Twinkle, twinkle, little star.
I take them to the comedy clubs, of course. I take them to private events to perform because these puppets, they're working. Everybody's got to pay rent around here. It frightens people, I'll be honest. They think that I'm one step away from spooky.
This is May. Nice to meet you.
Oh my God, May, you are scaring children now.
I can't imagine anything that would ever stop me from being a ventriloquist.
Come on, straighten up, children.
Chop, chop. That I have 8 puppets / children. This is May Wilson. And tell them a little bit about yourself, May.
Well, I'm 17 years old. I want my own reality show. Woo!
This is Chef Cinnamon Toast.
I'm trying out for American Idol.
My addiction is very expensive. It's buying them clothes, it's transporting them, and I'm trying to get them beds. I don't like them sleeping in the trunk. I'm a singing telegram messenger. Well, I don't work a 9 to 5 because I have to then do stuff with these guys or girls. You know, we're gender inclusive in this family.
When April started with ventriloquism, she was in junior high. I was horrified. As a younger sister, I thought it would make me really uncool.
7th grade was particularly rough because I was fat. I had braces and acne. I was a really depressed kid. And since then, this has been a part of my life. Officer E, how are you doing? I feel like I have these friends and I can tell them what's going on with me and I can tell them who's irking me in the outside world.
Drunk and miserable.
Broke, more bills coming in. I can talk to them and they're like a therapy.
It's hard talking to April and her dolls because instead of having a one-on-one conversation, it's bam, there's a third person.
Oh, hello, Mr. Weird in the backpack. How are you?
When my ex-fiance made me choose him or the puppets, it was pretty painful.
I'm worried about the problems the puppet will cause for her. I'm worried people will stay away from her because she's just this girl with a puppet.
I'm not hurting anybody. So do the people that think it's out of control. 3 words, leave me alone.
My name is Debbie, and I live on Long Island, New York. Come on, guys. Who wants to eat? Who's hungry? I'm addicted to cats. Everything is cats. Here we go. Come on. Next. Right now, the total number, I can't even count. It's got to be over 20. When I was growing up, we had a couple of cats. Being an only child, they brought me comfort, and I played with them. I guess they were kind of like my brothers and sisters. Good babies. There was a time, believe it or not, when I didn't have any cats. That's when I was first married. When my husband passed away, my life totally changed. Everything changed. And bringing the cats in definitely gives me a purpose. I've taken on much more than I can handle, absolutely. It's the cycle, feeding and cleaning, feeding and cleaning. And I spend 5 or 6 hours a day caring for the cats. Kitty, 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 kitty. I'm definitely worried about the state of my house. You just can't keep up with the litter boxes.
What you guys do?
It's a lot of work, and I'm tired, and I'm allergic.
Having all of those cats around her all the time actually makes her sick.
I absolutely consider not having cats, especially in the wintertime when I get sick, because I have asthma. When I get sick, my symptoms are more severe.
For people with cat allergies, they always run the risk of having a severe anaphylactic reaction, which can be potentially fatal. And the more that they're exposed to the allergens, the greater the likelihood is for having a bad reaction.
Even if she's sick, Debbie's leaving the house and she's going shopping. These cats will take priority over everything, even her own health.
When I go to the pet store, it's an event. And I usually get there maybe every 2 weeks, and I fill that shopping cart up. I need litter, 2 of these. I definitely need a bag of that. I need to get some toys. Canned food, let me get 2 of those.
Have you even gone grocery shopping yet?
No, not this week.
Honestly, I think that Debbie would probably put food on the plates of all of her cats before she put food on her own plate.
That comes to $231.93.
Oh my goodness.
Really? Thank goodness for credit cards. I would say I spend about $500 a month caring for the cats. It is absolutely a financial burden on me. I'm tending bar, that's 2 different restaurants, plus real estate.
Because so much of Debbie's time and finances go into caring for all of her cats, it does put a damper on her social life. Debbie doesn't get out as much as she should.
Having all these cats in my life definitely affects my romantic life. First of all, not too many men like cats. Never mind dating the crazy cat lady.
Maybe things would be easier if you didn't have to always carry around like a heavy puppet.
You know what, Brenda? No.
Come on, kitties.
How many are you up to?
22.
So if somebody came here right now with another one, you would turn them away?
No.
My name is April, and
I'm addicted to ventriloquism.
I'm always perfecting my voices, and I always have to rehearse.
She always has the doll with her. It's just ridiculous. It would be nice to spend time with just April and have her leave the doll at home. Which of your babies is in the suitcase now?
As a matter of fact, May, she's wanted to say hi.
Like, hello, how you been?
I've been good.
May thinks that my sister is intimidated by her looks. I just think she feels that she's being replaced, and that's really hard for her.
Put your hand in my mouth, come on.
I don't know if I want to.
Put your hand in my mouth.
want to.
Put your hand in my mouth. Do it.
How does that work with dating? Like, because you have your puppets with you all the time. Like, if you take them on your first date.
You're not Gargle Walter, so just, shut it.
Like, do you
May, you can't talk like that to my sister. Yes, I can. No, you can't. Yes, I can.
Can I talk to you, not the puppet?
I'm sorry, she's just having a day.
I worry about April in relationships because to, whip out a puppet, and it seems like a moderately awkward dynamic. Maybe things would be easier if you, didn't have to always carry around like a heavy puppet.
You know what, Brenda? No.
Seriously, bye.
No, I'm just trying to be a good sister. Like, I want to life.
No, apologize to May.
I'm sorry, May. I know that in order to stay close to her, I can't tell her near the puppets.
Hello, little ones. Here we go. Whoopsies. Here they come. My name is Debbie, and I'm known as the crazy cat lady because I have 22 cats. This little snowball is Callie. This is Angel. This is Mama Kitty. Come on, kitties.
Debbie's always had this affinity towards cats. Way back when she had a few, it was tolerable. Now it's come to the point that you're kind of scared to come to the house.
One of my best friends, Susan, she's really concerned about me taking on so many cats.
How many are you up to?
With the newest batch and the newest one I took in yesterday, 22.
How can you do that? I never thought she would get to the point that she'd have 22 cats. I think she really has gone a little bit too far at this point.
You know, I could picture you being like those old ladies. They get the Social Security check, they go to the cash register, all you see is a little thing for them and the rest is cat food.
Hello, baby.
You sound congested to me more than usual.
Well, I have a cold.
Oh yeah, that's always the excuse.
I do tend to worry about my health and the allergies, hoping to keep it under control.
She's been fortunate to stay out of the hospital. It's just not a good thing to have that many animals when you already have a compromised system. But she wants to take care of them more than she wants to take care of herself, I guess.
So is 22 enough, or is there no number that's enough? Do you have something in your head where you'll stop at and you'll absolutely say, no, I won't take any more?
I think I'm at my max right now, to tell you the truth. It's the most I've ever had, and...
So somebody came here right now with another one. You would turn them away?
No.
Even shelters have a limit. Sorry, no room at the inn. Can't take any more.
Certainly wouldn't be a bad idea if Debbie sat down with a therapist who might be able to help her figure out if there's a reason why she's focused so much on this.
Oh, I'm definitely open to talking to a therapist to see why I have so many cats instead of just normal 1 or 2 or 3.
Have you thought about spending less time with the puppets?
Mom, I thought we discussed this. You weren't going to ambush me.
Does it stop you from developing other friendships and in other areas?
It's possible.
Do you ever bring men home for dates?
No.
My name is April, and wherever I go in New York, I have my puppets with me.
Nice to meet you.
Hey, what's up? How you doing?
What's up?
I could do 9 hours on end. My dedication to this has been an issue for other types of careers, but sometimes you just can't stop doing something that you love.
Want to see me fly? Ah!
You know, I worry as a mom. I worry about her not having health insurance, and I worry about her having enough money and not taking care of herself. I worry like 24 hours a day. I'm going to take my mom to a theater where she's going to see me rehearse. May, I'm so glad that you're standing next to me.
Don't I look skinnier already?
Well, May, you can go to hell.
Sorry, wouldn't want to sit in your audience. Oh.
Do you like the flow of those, Mom?
Pretty good, pretty good.
I want for my daughter what every mother wants. I want her to have 2.5 kids and a good husband. You know, I want her to have that full life. Have you thought about spending less time with the puppets?
Mom, I thought we discussed this. You weren't going to ambush me on this visit.
At some point in time, I'm thinking you might be tired of this.
I'm never going to get tired of my puppets, Mom. Ever.
When Mom brings up spending less time with the puppets, I feel like it's her way of saying, you're not the daughter I wanted. I'm very proud of you. I want you to know that. You're an amazing person.
Please, Mom, stop crying. It's going to mess up your eye makeup, and it's going to mess up mine, too.
I keep saying, where's plan B? And she says, there is no plan B, Mom. It's a little upsetting. People have been saying that I'm spending too much time with the puppets.
I'm walking through the park.
I think it would be kind of a good idea to have someone look at all of you and make some recommendations.
Maybe I'll see, a therapist. And if I am becoming like that creepy ventriloquist woman, I don't want that either.
Kitty, 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 kitty. My name is Debbie, and I'm also known as the Crazy Cat Lady. I do trap cats on a selective basis. If somebody needs a cat in their backyard trapped.
Oh, geez, there's another one.
All right. We need to socialize them and get them used to humans, and then find them homes. After talking with my friends and listening to all their concerns that they have about the cats and how they're affecting my life, I am here today to talk to a therapist and to see what she thinks.
So how did this start? Tell me a little bit about that.
Well, I always had cats growing up.
Were you the only child?
Yes.
What were the cats to you at that time?
What? Well, they were, company.
Company?
Yeah.
Are they still company?
Oh, absolutely. Mm-hmm. Yeah, absolutely.
Do you live alone?
Yes, I do.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Were you ever married?
I was married for 17 years. My husband passed away. He had a heart attack.
So how did you work through the death?
I don't think you ever actually heal.
The cats provide comfort for her. It's a safety zone for her.
because she can kind of rely on what they'll do. Do you ever bring men home for dates?
No.
No? Why?
I don't want them to think I'm the crazy cat lady.
So this kind of prevents you from having a normal social life.
Yeah, I guess. I guess.
Do you think to have a relationship with a cat is better than with a person?
Well, they won't let you down like people will.
I'm here today because April is crazy.
Can we put May away and just talk between the two of us?
So the cats are so important that they're even more important than your health sometimes. They're more important than you.
Yes.
My name is April, and I carry a puppet everywhere I go.
April's going to see a therapist today, and I'm kind of curious to see what they have to say, seeing that April takes me everywhere she goes. I mean, granted, April is a little crazy. I know that because I live with her.
So how much time would you say you spent with them?
Spend a lot of time with them. I take them out in public with me. We sit in Times Square. People take photos with us. I'm bringing these guys to places to perform. I actually make my living singing telegrams, but I might get fired if I bring them to those jobs.
So you seem very attached to them.
Yeah. This is May Wilson.
How are you doing?
I'm May.
I'm here today because April is crazy. I'm with her because I feel bad for her.
So May looks a lot like you, I noticed.
Yeah, she's sort of the bad girl of the group.
Can we put May away and just talk between the two of us?
Okay, bye, May.
Nice to meet you, May. So when you're out in public, are there any negative reactions towards May?
One time I was doing a trade show performance, and a guy tried to have me arrested. And I actually really got into it with him. Sometimes it's like, I always just want to tell them how I really think and feel about them. But I know that it's not always the most kind approach. But when May says it, though, it's just like, it's like, it's okay for her to be mean. She can be as bad as she wants to be, and that's sort of cool.
Right, okay, because there's no
repercussion.
Right, exactly. These different puppets and these different personalities contain her emotion, and they possibly are containing her anger, sadness. So I'm just a bit concerned that maybe you lean on them a little bit too much. Maybe we can look at and explore other ways to express yourself. Yoga, music, something like that.
I love to run.
It
calms me down. It clears my head.
So my recommendation would be to explore, these issues with anger or the tolerance, so you don't always have to express yourself through the puppets. I definitely think April has a lot of work to do in the future, and it would be important for April to try to find her own voice.
I think my cats are definitely a large part of my identity. When I think about a life without my cats, it's very empty and boring.
Obviously, the cats are interfering with Debbie's life. She seemed to feel that the situation with the cats was all positive, and that's just not true. You are allergic to cats.
I'm allergic to cats, yes.
Have you ever had an asthma attack?
Yes, I have.
So the cats are so important that they're even more important than your health sometimes. They're more important than you.
Yes. When Daddy said I was putting the cats above my own health, it made me think it would be wise to cut down a bit.
If you wanted to decrease the amount of cats, how would you do that?
I guess the best thing to decrease would not to be taking in as many. And that would be hard for me.
That would be hard for you.
That would be hard.
Debbie's identity is integrated with cats, so that for her to give up the cats would be to give up a part of herself. And that's why working with her in therapy, it would be important to go slowly and build Debbie up and slowly decrease the cats. It might not be in your best interest to have 23 cats.
I have to agree there, yeah.
Yes.
Taking care of these cats is a bit of a challenge, and it could be interfering with some other things in my life, and there's some things I need to work on. Gonna try and keep it at a more manageable number, help the kittens, and try and help me too.
feel the therapy session went well. I learned some things about myself. I don't see any reason to put the puppets aside or to spend any less time with them. If anything, I'm spending as much time with my children as possible.
So, how did everything go today?
It went well.
And did she make any suggestions or anything?
Well, you know, she thought maybe I was trying to escape through the puppets, or maybe I was trying to avoid social situations. She just, you know, wanted to make sure that I wasn't getting too carried away and wasn't using these as an escape, and suggested that maybe when I go out with Brenner, I leave the puppets at home sometimes.
Well, I mean, I think that sounds like a good idea.
I think that sounds like a terrible idea.